Hello, welcome to your Finnish lesson. I hope you're doing well. Please remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you have any questions or requests for future videos. This is the third part to our How to Describe People in Finnish series. So you can watch the two other parts before or after this, however you choose. But in the first part we describe or go through body parts, and in the second part we go through adjectives, and in this part we'll go through phrases that you can use. And I just realized that we probably need to make a fourth part going through vocabulary related to clothing. But let's get to the phrases. First I have some questions that you can ask. Miltä hän näyttää? Miltä hän näyttää? What does she or he look like? What do they look like? I use she and he in all of these because even though they use as a gender neutral, like a singular pronoun, it's also used as a plural pronoun, so it makes it a little easier to understand. But the Finnish word hän just describes a person, any person, or dog, if your dog is boiled. But this is what does she look like, or he? Miltä hän näyttää? Miltä hän näyttää? Miltä se näyttää? What does it look like? Sometimes in Finnish we use it of humans as well. It's normal. Don't get offended if people call you it. That happens a lot in Finnish. But this also applies to any item, anything that's it. You can say miltä se näyttää. Like miltä se näyttää, and you refer to this pen. Miltä tämä kynä näyttää? Näytti is the past form, and both of these sentences you can just say miltä hän näytti, which means how did he or she look like when you're speaking of a past event, or miltä se näytti, how did it look like? Because oftentimes you are speaking of past situations when you're describing something that you've seen, because if it would be present, the other person probably would be able to see it too. The person who's asking. So you can just replace näyttää with näytti, and in this case you'll have just the past form that way. Then you can ask näytänkö hyvältä? The k-ö ending is like a questioning ending. Näytän is I look, näytänkö is do I look, and hyvältä is good. Do I look good? Do I look good? Do I look good? Näytänkö hyvältä? Näytänkö hyvältä? Näytät hyvältä tänään. You look good today. You look good today. Näytät hyvältä tänään. You look good today. And then two adjectives that I forgot from the adjective video. I think I forgot them, but I don't remember what I taught you, so. Pitkä is tall or long. If Finnish people call someone long, they are not speaking of they are speaking of the height most of the times. It's just in Finnish you use the same word for both tall and long. You say pitkä. And lyhyt is short. Lyhyt, lyhyt. That can be a little tricky to pronounce because of the H again, because we pronounce all of them H's and sometimes they are in the middle of the word. Lyhyt, short. Pitkä, tall or long. And here we have some sentences that just directly describe people and things. Like, minä olen viisas. Minä olen viisas. Minä olen viisas. I am wise. Or sinä olet kaunis. Sinä olet kaunis. Sinä olet kaunis. You are beautiful. Sinä olet kaunis. Or hän on kiltti. He or she is nice. Hän on kiltti. Hän on kiltti. Hän on kiltti. Se on kallis. Se on kallis. It is expensive. It is expensive. You should not buy it. Se on kallis. Sinun ei kannata ostaa sitä. We have Mika on komea. Mika is like a pretty typical Finnish male name, so I just used it. Finnish male names are like this quite a lot. There's a lot of these very sharp 2-syllable names like Mika, Tero, Markku, Kari. I could make up more, but there is a lot. Mika on komea. Mika on komea. Mika is handsome. And tämä kynä on sininen. This pen is blue. This pen is blue. Tämä kynä on sininen. You could say tämä on sininen and just point at the pen. Or you could say kynä on sininen and it would just mean the pen is blue. This pen is blue is tämä kynä on sininen. And next, we'll learn to describe people's features, which you would use a little bit different way. Because when you speak like, he's handsome, she's beautiful, I am smart, you just say hän on, minä olen, sinä olet. It's very simple and straightforward, but when we're speaking of features, like she has brown hair, you need to use the has. I mean, you do that in English too. You need to use an ownership form because it's her hair. It's not just random brown hair that she has in a Ziploc bag. It's on her head. It's her hair. Okay. Hänellä on ruskea tukka. He or she has brown hair. Hänellä on. Hänellä on. And these two are this is like the form that you use when you want to describe anything. It applies to skin, it applies to eyes, it applies to clothing someone's wearing. This is the form you would use in these cases. Hänellä on ruskea tukka. He or she has brown hair. Hänellä on vaalea iho. He or she has light skin. We have dark skin would be tumma iho. Pale skin is kalpea iho. Tan skin is ruskettunut iho. Burnt would be palanut iho. Oranssi iho. Or sininen iho. But in Finnish you generally don't describe skin color with just the colors. It's a little tacky. I think it's so in English as well. Just say someone has light skin or dark skin. So you can use these vaalea iho, tumma iho. Like we learned, you can say vaaleanpunainen is light red, or vaaleansininen is light blue. It's just vaalea, and you use it without the N when you're just describing skin or something like that. But with the N, you can use it to describe colors like vaaleanpunainen. But here's just vaalea iho, tumma iho, kalpea iho. Hänellä on vihreät silmät. Sometimes you have plurals like silmät. It usually gives you the T ending with the colors. So you can say vihreät silmät, siniset silmät, punaiset silmät, mustat silmät, keltaiset silmät, and it just goes on. But there's the T ending when you're speaking of plural, and most of us have two eyes. So that would also apply if you would use the word hiukset instead of tukka, it would be ruskeat hiukset or mustat hiukset. But tukka is easier because it's singular, so you can use the singular form. And I think we have something more. Yes. Okay. We just have 2 more sentences, and this is where I said that I need to make another video talking about a vocabulary related to clothing. I'm just gonna give you 2 examples here. Hänellä on musta takki. Hänellä on musta takki. Hänellä on musta takki. He or she has a black coat. Here you also use the has form, so hänellä on. And hänellä oli punainen paita. Hänellä oli punainen paita. He or she had a red shirt. So again, if you're referring to something that happened before, you can say oli, which most of the time you change clothes. So you can say hänellä oli musta mekko. She was wearing a black dress. You can also apply this to other things, like hänellä oli ruskea tukka, which means she had brown hair. Does she not have brown hair anymore? Maybe not. You can also apply it to skin if someone's skin color changes drastically. I guess you would maybe say hänellä oli kalpea iho, like someone used to be pale if someone was sick, for example. That's when it would apply. Or hänellä oli palanut iho. He or she had burnt skin, which again is something that changes with your skin. Eye color usually doesn't change, but it would work the same. Hänellä oli vihreät silmät. Okay, that's everything for today. As I said, leave a comment if there is something specific that you would like to learn, or if there is a specific word that you think I forgot, or a phrase that I should have mentioned. I'm very happy to help, and I hope you learned something. See you in the next one. Bye bye.